Hi guys, I'm Llandros, and welcome to my Island Paradise LP for The Sims 3. For those of you new to me, welcome, and for those of you who have been with me for a while, welcome back. Okay, Isla Paradiso. An archipelago of islands surrounded by tranquil seas, Isla Paradiso is a place for relaxation, recreation, and exploration. Indulge with a stay at a resort, an adventurous boat cruise, or scuba dive into the depths in search of hidden wonders. Where will your adventures take you? Well, they're going to take us to a brand new town called Isla Paradiso. And of course we get our nice loading screen. It looks like it's going to be a very colorful world. So I'm excited to see it. I'm going to go ahead and cut out of here, and when we come back I will show you around the town. Alright, while this gets to the very last of the loading part, let me just go ahead and let you know I have every stuff pack and every expansion pack available for The Sims 3, and it's all installed in my game. And as far as store content, probably about 90 to 95% of everything in the store you'll find it here, which means it's going to take a lot of things in my game a little bit more time to load. Things like Create a Sim or when I go into Build By, they tend to take a while, and of course loading screens can take a while too because there's so much that it's having to actually process through. I'm not sure if it's going to put any of the different venues from the different lots and different expansion packs into the game. I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't because you guys know I like to go in and change up the town myself. But with this one I'm probably not going to do that much with it. At least my thought was just to kind of leave it as is. We'll modify whatever they've got here and then go from there. So again, I thought it was actually going to load up for us real quick, but it gets that last little bit and wants to just hang up and take its time. So hopefully it'll come up in just a second. I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of time, but it doesn't look like it's wanting to work with me. That's alright. Give me just a second. And that was literally 5 seconds. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do our nice little fly-in over Isla Paradiso, which is really nice. I like it. It's got a very different look. I love how each of the different towns have a different look as far as the beaches and whatnot, so this one is no exception. Alright, so decent-sized town, I'm thinking. Let's see, let's just take a look. Let's fly around real quick. Wow. And it still keeps on going. So, oh, this is a huge area. And of course, these white cloud areas, I believe these are the hidden islands that we can go out and discover. Yeah, so you can kind of see them poking in between the clouds there. So a lot of places to go. But as far as the main heart of the town, that part doesn't really look that large, but the rest of it is huge. So we're going to have a lot of stuff to go and do. Now, one of the things I like to do, if you guys have been with me for a while, the first thing I like to do when I get a new town, and this is the first time I've seen it, it's with you guys, I go into Edit Town. I want to take a look and see what we've got to work with. And a lot of map tags, so I see a lot of different things. I see a couple of houseboats here on the water. Some of them, of course, I think are available for us to choose from. And just a couple of different places. I'm assuming, yeah, these are houses. Some empty lots even on the islands, which is great. I do see a couple of ambitions lots that got placed. I have to go in and adjust and see if they're in the right spot. They should be. I'm hoping they will be. Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of lots. I don't see a lot of huge lots. I mean, I see this one over here, which is probably a 64. Yeah, 64 by 64. So you've got some things to work with. But again, like I said, I don't think I'm going to be doing a whole lot of adding into the town. Now, this I believe would be your festival, but it doesn't look like one. Let me just double check in here and see if we got a festival lot. Not here in the most recent ones, but let me just go over to seasons and see if, yeah, it looks like it put something in for us. Okay, festival grounds would take the place of Plaza Park, and that's Plaza Park. Let's go ahead and make our first change real quick and put this in. I don't know how long this is going to take, but if we're going to have one, I'd like to go ahead and have it in there before we get started with the game, so I don't have to worry about where is it and go place it later. So let's just go ahead and drop this one down in, and we'll take a look at it and see how it looks. It'll also give us a chance to kind of see the downtown part before we actually get started with the game and going into Create a Sim and doing all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, very nice park. I really like the park. Even just as a regular plain, no festival related park, but look at the town. I think that's really pretty. It's very colorful. In some ways, like Aurora Skies, the buildings are very colorful, and I do like that. Now, of course, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a lag right now, but there we go. It's starting to settle down. But I love it. Looks like the rabbit holes have been redesigned. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we've got and what we're going to be working with here in this town. All right, let's go ahead and accept that, and we are ready to go back into the game setup. Let's go jump into creating a sim. And this is part that can take a little while. All right, give me a second while they load up, and I'll get started in just a second. Okay, we just have some random generic sim that's going to actually help be our model to show us off for the girls. Since she loaded up first, I'll let her be the first one to go. Let me just flip her over to Do I want to go blonde hair? Probably am going to go blonde hair for this LP. I'm just assuming. But let's just take a look at the first of the 4 different hairstyles. Wow. I mean, I'm all for the long hair, but I'm not sure I'm really just crazy about this one. Maybe it looks better a little bit darker. Maybe. So, I don't know. Not just wild about it, but it's not bad. Now, this one, there is something very similar in the game to this. But I do like this one, so I could see using that one. Let's see, what about this one here? Now this one I really like, so probably more than likely this will be the one that I will go with. Looks good, blonde or dark, so that's alright. What about this one here? This is a new one. I could see using it for a certain type of sim. I'm not really sure I'm going to be using it in this LP, but you never know. Alright, let's drop over into accessories. That way we can just take a look and see what else came with it. And of course it's going to take it a while because I've got everything in here to load. But we do have a few with it. Oh wow, more than a few. So we got some here to work with. Looks like we got some with flowers in the hair. And just different colors. That's pretty nice. What about this one here? Okay, now this one of the other ones, I actually like this one a lot more. That's the only little accessory right there. So that's the only thing you can customize. But I do like that one. Okay, what about the ones with the, looks like the dreadlocks? Okay, I could actually see using this one too. Alright, so we got our hats. I'm not really sure I'm going to be using the hats. I don't really do that normally in my game, but it's not bad. I'm assuming this is for the scuba diving, so yeah, you got to have something for them. Alright, so for right now, I'm just going to leave it on this longer hair, and we're going to go ahead and jump on into, let's take a look at, there's probably not too much as far as looks, but let's go take a look and see if there's any tattoos that came with this pack. Oh, and of course there are. Alright, can you go ahead and show us your back? Alright, here we go. Now that doesn't really give us much. It's probably better to look at this with the guys. But of course that's an octopus. We've got a mermaid. Let me go ahead and flip that onto her arm because maybe that'll actually work a little bit better. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hang on. It didn't work. Okay, I really get annoyed by that music. Alright, taking a look at the tattoos, here you can kind of see a little bit more. It's the octopus on the arm, we've got the mermaid, we've got the anchor, we've got what looks like a skull or mask type of look. And then of course we've got this one right here, which I do like. I'm thinking on the guys it'll look a little bit better, but I'm not going to give her one right now to start with. Dropping into the clothing. Now this is where we get a little bit more in detail because I've got so much stuff. So let me go ahead and let this thing load up, and then I'm going to just filter it out so we can actually look just at what comes with this expansion pack. Because I don't plan on using anything unless I have to. I'm going to try to stick strictly with what came with Island Paradise. At least that's the plan. And it is still loading. And it is still loading, so it takes a while. And yeah, you can tell that there is a lot of stuff in here, but let's just go ahead and drop down in here. Where are you? Last one. That little icon's going to drive me nuts because it's very similar to a couple of the other ones, so I don't really know if I like that. Okay, I said yes. I said lock it in. It's wanting to be very temperamental. Alright, so as a top, that one's not bad at all. I'm not going to show you every different design of it because of course the ones off to the right are just basic variations on the theme, but as you can kind of get an idea, we got some really good choices here for tops. Let me go in the middle of them because sometimes the edges are not the best ones, but I do like it. I like the fringe here on the bottom. Okay, I can't really tell much because of the hair, but it looks like probably not, maybe for like the resort owner or something. But I do see a lot of stuff that I could actually see using in this game and also in other games. So very nice job on clothing. Always curious to see, of course, what they're going to give my guys because they kind of shortchange the guys quite a bit. But then again, there's not a whole lot you can do. But there's more that they could be doing. Alright, so I'm really liking some of the clothes I'm seeing. I see a lot of different things for different occasions, so it'll be kind of fun to actually go in here and create it. Oh, of course, we've got our lifeguard t-shirt. And I like the t-shirt, it actually closes up on towards the bottom. I try turning it off, and it just doesn't seem to do anything for me at all. Okay, as far as the bottoms here, looks like we got our shorts. Let me go back into the top real quick and just get her off of that one so we can actually see the bottoms, because with that t-shirt, it's going to cover up everything we got. And of course, is it going to freeze up on me? Of course it is. This is giving me more issues. Alright, so there we go. Alright, I like those. And they're very short, but I do like them. And of course, we got other things here we can use as well. Alright, so you can kind of see from the front end, from the back. So very nice. I do like a lot of the different clothing that we've gotten. Some I can see using, some I'm not quite sure. But that looks like to be all of them as far as everyday tops and bottoms. Okay, looking at outfits, because I'm sure they gave us quite a bit, and I kind of like to go with the outfits so I don't have to do a whole lot of choosing. Let's just go ahead and drop in. Go ahead and roll back so you can let me get started. It shouldn't be that hard, but it's taken a while. I've had a lot of issues getting this game installed. This has taken me pretty much all night, so I'm not real happy with the fact that it's taken so long. Okay, that's pretty. Definitely easy to use and something I would see using here in the game. Okay, I missed one. Okay, that one's cute, but I don't really like the orange. That I like a lot. So yeah, I like that one in that color. And you can just stick with the middle because the middle tends to be a little bit better for me. Okay, nice. And okay, some things I can see, some things I'm thinking maybe for when they're a little bit older, and then some things, of course, maybe if they are running the resort. I'm not crazy about those pockets on the shorts. I don't know why. That's something just stands out that just gets me real quick. But that's basically it for outfits. And of course with shoes, did they give the girls any shoes? Typically they don't do a whole lot for that. But maybe, maybe not, since it's taken a while. Oh, they did give us some new shoes. Okay, so we got these, and these. All variations on the same theme. Of course, accessories, what do we got? I think we got sunglasses, didn't we? Yeah, we got glasses. I'm never really crazy about the sunglasses. It's not a big deal for me. And of course we got our whistle, which if they're going to be a lifeguard, that'd be great. Okay, as far as formal, I believe pretty much formal is going to be the same stuff, and it's only going to be probably swimsuits and maybe, I don't think they'll do any outerwear because they don't really expect you to use that. Yeah, it looks like all that stuff is the same stuff from formal that we saw. And man, I hate what she's wearing right here. Okay, and then of course, yeah, all this is basically the same stuff. We did see that, didn't we? No, I didn't. I don't think we looked at that. So let me just run through real quick. I'll just run through it quickly. You can see it. I know those sleeves are just annoying. That's this character. Every time you pop her in, she's got that on, and I hate it. Okay, but I think we saw all of these. And that's it. That's really all it came with. Of course, the bottoms, I'm assuming it's basically the same. Yeah, we saw all those. Sleepwear.
Bazoof Nazca.
There's no sleepwear. Athletic, I'm assuming it's the same thing. Basically the same stuff. Okay, we got the shirts there.
Swula.
Let's just jump into swimwear. That's probably where we're going to get the more interesting stuff. Okay, first swimsuit. This one I love. This one I would actually see putting it on her, and probably will be using that one. This one I like too. It's reminiscent of the one that came with Late Night. Let's see. Nice, simple one piece. And of course here we got our scuba diving outfits, which, okay, I think they already jump into some, don't they? I'm hoping they do, because I don't want to have to actually go and put them into each one. Alright, and of course outerwear, I don't think they came with anything. Oh, I didn't show you, wait a minute. Oh yeah, we already saw that.
Nazloke.
And get rid of those gloves.
Diptagi.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a look real quick at the accessories, because I think, yeah, we've got snorkeling gear, and we have scuba diving gear. And of course then you just have your whistle. Alright, so that's basically it for the girls. Let me go ahead and drop in here, and I'll be back in just a second. We'll actually get started with the guys. Alright, for the guys, and let's just take a look. They've got some new hair as well. Let's see, looks like we've got this dreadlock looking thing. I can see using that for certain sims, and I'm not really sure I'm going to be using it for any of my sims in this LP, but possibly. And this one, I've seen this one before, I guess, on the preview. I could see using it too. I don't know if I'm just kind of debating on which ones I want to use. Now this one's actually kind of cute. I like that one. I like that one very much. And then of course we've got one other one here, and let's take a look. Now you guys know I like the shorter hair, so this one would probably be my favorite of the four. Okay, let's just jump into accessories, see if there's anything good here, or anything new, I should say. Okay, we got straw hats. Gotta love the straw hats. I'm not sure I'm going to use them, but hey, we got them. So gotta love them. They give you something. Okay, and then of course we got our scuba diving hats. and basically it's the same, then drops us back over to university stuff. Okay, there's no new facial hair, I don't think. I don't remember them saying there was going to be any. Nope. Darn it. I wish there was. Okay, this is the one where I want to go into the looks real quick, and I want to actually look at tattoos, and for him I can put it on his back and it should show up a little bit better. Okay, let's take a look at this octopus looking thing. That one's cute. I can see using that one. I can see using the mermaid. So far I like all of them. I don't use tattoos as much in my LPs. In my regular game I do, but yeah, all of them I like. So very nice job on tattoos. Let's jump into clothing real quick. Okay, no everyday outfits whatsoever for this guy. That's unfortunate because I kind of like everyday outfits, but that's okay. We're going to deal with what we got. Alright, flip around and let's turn you around and get you out of these clothes because that's definitely not going to be something you can use in this world. Okay, first thing would be just a regular pullover shirt. Let's see what we got. And it's got a lot, I've got a lot of stuff. I'm going to wait until it all loads up, then I'm going to filter it out. Because what I'm planning to do for both the girls and the guys that I'm going to put in this LP is filter everything. I want to make it all completely Isla Paradiso. Or Island Paradise. Okay. I can't believe I put that on him. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so I like the shirt. The shirt's pretty nice. I said yes, lock that in. That one I can actually see using that one in not only this world and this LP, but in other ones too. Okay, do they all have something on the back? I'm sure there's probably one plain one that we can actually work with. Yeah, that one we can work with. Okay, so that's cool. Take a look at this one. That I could see for maybe, I don't know what I could use that for. Maybe for the resort owner or resort workers. But yeah, pretty interesting. You got to tell me is this an open shirt? Yeah. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but I'll find a way to use it somehow or another. He likes it. I like that one. I don't know if I would use it for this world though, except maybe for the workers. But yeah, because they've got, looks like a little name tag area. But possibly. That I like. That one I really like, and of course you can customize these all to your heart's content, which you know I will do that. And oh, I like these too. Just from the little picture I can see, definitely something I could see using. Alright, and of course we got our life vest right here for when he's going out on the water, and as a lifeguard we got all this. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to stick with this one because I'm so far thinking that's kind of my favorite just from what I've seen. Again, this is my first time to actually see any of this is with you guys, so I don't know. Alright, so we got some shorts. Finally, thank you so much for giving us new shorts, and that's one area where we are lacking. Very nice. I like all of them. So far I haven't seen anything that's just standing out as that was kind of similar to something else we have in the game, I think, but I like the fact that we can color code and we can do all the different changes we want to do. Okay, those shoes got to go. But yeah, we got some new, and then we got some long pants. It looks like these are the only long pants. Not crazy about this detailing on the side, but you know, maybe it goes with one of the outfits that we got. So of them all, I'm thinking this one's probably, it's very plain and generic, but you know, that's alright. We'll just go ahead and drop it into something a little bit more colorful. Take a look at formal wear. I'm not sure there's a whole lot here, but I'm sure that there is something. Nope, no formal wear as far as outfits. All that is stuff that we've already seen. And let's take a look at tops, making sure. I just want to make sure that there's nothing I overlooked. And nope, except for this right here. This I don't remember seeing. Yeah, I did. We looked. I just didn't see these. Okay. See, that's actually kind of cute. Alright, for sleepwear, probably nothing. Nope.
Brunarkdar.
I didn't look at shoes either. Don't think they never give the guys shoes. Okay, and we'll look at accessories when we get to swimwear. Okay, athletic. Everything is exactly the same. Let's see if there's anything in swimwear.
Sashko.
Okay, what about here? Basically the same thing as far as the pants. So I do like them. I do like them quite a bit. So let's just take a look at the accessories real quick while we're here. Yeah, they got the glasses as well, which can't really say I'm going to use them. Snorkel gear we've got, and scuba gear. And then of course we've got our lifeguard whistle, which comes in different colors. Just basically the color of the band. Okay, outerwear, I know there's probably nothing here either, which is okay with me. Yep, nothing here. Nothing new, at least I should say. And these are the same pants with the detailing on the sides, so nothing really to worry about there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and go off camera, and I'm going to go ahead and get our Sims created, get us started, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that took forever. It really did. All right, but anyway, I've got two Sims here to introduce you to, and this first one is actually my character I've been playing around with a little bit. His name is Logan Matthews, and Logan is a human. We're gonna just go through. I'm not gonna show you all of his clothing and everything, but I am using pretty much everything that came with the expansion pack. I just want to go into the personality traits so you can kind of see what we're working with. He's athletic. He's irresistible. Loves to swim. He loves the heat. He's a sailor. His lifetime wish is to be the seaside savior because I'm going to have him become our lifeguard. So as far as the traits, the only thing new was actually the beach party music. There was no new food and nothing else, of course, for color. And he is a Capricorn. So that's Logan, and he is going to be joined by his sister. I went back and forth. At first I was going to have a couple, then I was going to have a single person by themselves, and I thought this way I can explore because I want to do mermaids and everything else. So I thought, let's just go ahead and have a sibling instead. Okay, so his sister's name is Lainey Matthews, and Lainey, she has basically everything will be Island Paradise, and of course, except for things that I couldn't do because I didn't actually include it. Her traits are ambitious, she's friendly, she loves to swim, she loves the heat, and she is a sailor as well. Her lifetime wish is to actually have the resort empire. She wants a 5-star resort with 40,000 simoleons in profit. So looking forward to seeing if we can get that done. The only thing new for her that's actually new to the expansion pack is, or new to the game, is Island Life for music. And then of course she's also Capricorn because they are twins. And let's go ahead and just get them set up into the game and get their relationships set up. Go ahead and get your picture taken. I just need to edit them real quick, and it should tell me we are going to have siblings. Yeah, I went back and forth. At first I was going to get a couple and everything, and I just decided at the last minute, let's just go with this. Okay. Did I do it right? Sometimes I do this and I don't. Alright. Okay, I did it. I said yes. I said yes. Okay, we should be good to go. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and end the episode here. When we come back to episode 2, we'll get them set up with a place to live. And actually, let's do it right now. Let's just go ahead, because I know kind of where I'm thinking we're going to go to a houseboat. And I don't think there's that many that they can afford. There's this one for 15.6, and it's kind of plain. We can go down and take a look at it real quick. Hopefully it's not going to take too long, because I don't want this episode to be that long. Yeah, that is kind of plain, isn't it? Now, of course, being that they're starter homes are going to be small, I'm trying to think, is there any way I can get another bed in there? I could put bunk beds, but those are not the best. But again, you know, they're going to have the resort and everything, so I don't know. That one, we could work with it. I can make it work, but I'm going to say probably not your best bet. All these we can't afford. There's some houses out on the side. This Seaside Escape would actually be something we could get into, but like I said, I really wanted to get on the houseboat. So, and I know probably everybody else in the world is trying to do the same thing. We're probably all going to end up with the same stuff. I could build my own, but I thought we would do that later when we have money, because when I build it, I want to have no restrictions. I want to be able to actually afford to build what I want without doing the cheats and everything. Okay, this is the only other one that I can see, and it's you're on a boat. It's also a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, which, like I said, we can work with it as long as it's got some space that I can do some stuff with. All right, go ahead and load on up. I like the fact that it has a deck up here that we can actually work with. It's already got a few things taken care of for us. And let's take a look downstairs. This one I can work with. It's got a full separate room that I can actually manipulate that and make that into a second bedroom, or 2 beds in that bedroom. So, alright, that's going to be our one. We're going to go ahead and take it furnished, and that's going to leave us with no money. Oh yeah, no money at all. So we got about 2,600 left, and we are ready to go. So I'll get them into the game, and at this point, what I think I'm going to do is, you know, the first thing that's going to come up, of course, will be our smartphone and our Weatherstone, which I don't really care about the Weatherstone, but we'll just go take a look and see how bad of a location it is. Oh, goodness, I have no idea where you are. At least you're not on a beach somewhere. Okay, this is the hospital. All right, because it's got that sign. And you click on it, medical career. All right, so it would have been better off on the grass, but, you know, I can deal with it. Okay. Logan, let me go back and tell you what I need you to do while I got you on pause, because I know you can get a whole bunch of stuff. You want the lifeguard career, and she wants to own a resort. Alright, you guys have your first 2 things set up, and that is actually perfect for me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. When we come back, we'll get them set up in their careers, and we'll get started and head out on this houseboat. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.